Gamming right way is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 25, Gamming right way playing as Babe Ruth Road to the Show.
Back now on MLB Network from Studio 21 with Carlos Pena.
What a milestone for this prospect, a two-way player making his professional debut in this ballgame. Something truly special. It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Midland Rockhounds. The crowd is excited and ready to get this season underway, and so are we. We'll be back to kick things off in just a minute. At the plate, Babe Ruth.
The right fielder, Babe Ruth.
In the air to center. And the inning is over. One left. 2 outs and a runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Hogan Windish. Windish goes 5'11", hitting cleanup, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2022. The 0-1. Line drive to right. Here comes the throw. And he's out, cut down, and that ends the inning. Well, it was a bang-bang play, but they made the third out at third base. Tough way to end the inning. So one gone with the bases loaded here. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Babe Ruth. Like others before him, he dominated both sides of the game in the amateur ranks. As always, the question for a two-way player is whether that prowess will translate to the professional level. Here comes the 0-1. And that's outside. Certainly doesn't seem like he's comfortable out there right now. 2 walks already in this inning. He just doesn't look right on the mound. Swing and a miss, curveball in the dirt. Can't be swinging at pitches that low, particularly in a double play situation like this. Hard ground ball, base hit. 1 run comes in. Now the second run crosses the plate. 3-2, they take the lead. And he can check first double-A hit off his to-do list. That's gotta feel good. First and second
now
with 1 away. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Caden Trinkle. The 3-0 pitch, and that'll load the bases. 4-pitch walk there, good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. Tommy White now at the plate. Does get the call. Somehow. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. Next up for the Rockhounds, number 17. The 0-1 offering. High fly ball out to left center. Pulls it down. Here comes the runner from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 5-2. Nice team-first approach on that sacrifice fly. Good attitude for any minor leaguer to emulate. This one is labeled. It's carrying. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle.
Number 3.
Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Babe Ruth, 1 for 2. On the ground, right side, Windish. Steps on first for the out. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Victor Labrada will hit next. In the air, right field. And it drops in. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. Back within 1, it's 5-4.
The right fielder, number 3.
Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Babe Ruth, 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Puts this one in the air down the line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. Nobody on and 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Jared Sundstrom. The 0-1. This one to right. That gets down for a hit. The tying run is aboard. First baseman
now
getting ready to hit.
The first baseman.
We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Home team down by 1. Liner to right. The catch is made to end it. Ruth was solid in his professional debut. He had some really nice at-bats. It would have been a special game no matter what, but he acquitted himself nicely and set himself up to build on this game going forward. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the DH, Babe Ruth. He had a solid day at the plate in his Double-A debut, and I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance here.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Two straight breaking balls away. If he wants to go back to that spot later in this AB, I'd expect a fastball inside here. Here comes the 2-0. On a line. And a base hit right there. Runner on base to start the inning. I love that patient approach from him to work a favorable count. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Caden Trenkle digs in now. On 0-1, the delivery. Fly ball very deep to right field. Way back there, and it's gone! A 2-run blast, and they lead it. It's 2-0. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Welcome back. The Rockhounds at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
Hitter, Babe Ruth.
Foul ball there. Word to the wise, when you're walking around Midland, be careful not to aggravate the feral peacocks that roam the streets. I know this sounds like a joke. It isn't. It's through for a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Next up for the Rockhounds, Caden Trinkle. 2-2 and pitch. Grounder to third. Fajardo to second.
Out.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. It's the Large Lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. Racing over to make the catch.
The left fielder, number 10.
Bases are empty with 2 away. Next up, the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. Out to center, Labrada. And that's the 3rd out. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Michael Arroyo. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. You know he's looking for something to drive with the potential tying run over at first base if he can put one in the gap. 2 out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Joyner Fajardo.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a laser out to left. And that's the ball game. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Michael Arroyo.
The shortstop, Michael Arroyo.
And we are underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Out to center. Clark drifts towards it. And there's 1 down. So up next, Joyner Fajardo went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Now a rip into left center. And that's a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Caden Polkovich. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound. In the dirt, but blocked.
0-1's the count.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man in scoring position. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second.
The first baseman, Hogan Windish.
1 out and runners at first and second. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Hogan Windish. Late swing, fouled it off. The pitch. Swing and a drive. This one pretty deep. And out of here. A 3-run home run. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 3-0. 1 down. Digging in for the Travelers, Lázaro Montes. That one finds the zone. There's a strike at the knees. He didn't like either of the first 2 he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. Gets him swinging. Efficient work on the mound there.
Batting 6.
Stepping in, Blake Rambush. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air to right, pretty deep. Gets into the corner, but it's foul. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. What a take with 2 strikes. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Swings through it for the K. Swing went right over top of the curveball. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Second inning set to start. Now the left fielder, Jared Sundstrom. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Attacking the zone in this first inning, but the hitters haven't been fooled because too many strikes have leaked over the middle of the plate. That one fouled hard the other way. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Clark should have this one. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Nick Raposo. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. To the right side. Over to pick it up. 2 out.
He's out.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 2.
Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Victor Labrada. Recovering well after he had a rough first inning, and the manager can keep the bullpen idle a while longer. Down 0-2, swings through it.
0-2.
2 outs, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of the second. And now the DH, Babe
the designated
Ruth.
hitter, Babe Ruth.
They've got the 3-run lead, but they won't keep it if they don't keep pitching well and aggressively, too. Line drive. And he catches it. Oh, my! Ben Ramirez coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Ben Ramirez.
All set for the start of this inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Michael Arroyo. Arroyo batting leadoff today, and he was born in Colombia. Comes up empty, strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to short, Hernandez. Tosses to first, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Yoiner Fajardo now at the plate, singled and scored the first time around. There's a strike. Oh, 0-2, waves at that one. He must have been sitting on something off speed. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Now here's the 0-2. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. First 2 batters gone in the top of the 3rd. My goodness, that's a devastating bit of late movement on that pitch. Coming down and into the lefty, usually a dangerous place to throw one, and then the bottom just falls out. Great execution. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag alone. And 1-2-3, that's the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors. As we go to the top of the 4th, stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Hogan Windish. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here, fouls it away. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And there's one out. Next up for the Travs, Ben Ramirez. First at bat of the game after entering on defense.
Hey!
He swings and fouls one off. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. One out and the base is empty. Fights it off, we'll see another. Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. Digging in for the Travelers, Blake Rambush struck out swinging the first time. Grounder to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. That's a very tough play for any shortstop, and they nearly got the out at first. Speeding up the release would make the difference. 2 away and a runner at first. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. We're midway through the 4th. The Travelers lead it 3-0. And next, the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. Positively robbed of a base hit the last time up. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in. That's ball 2.
Fly ball down the line. Sundstrom on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Played 4 full. The Travelers on top here, 3-0. We're ready for the 5th inning. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Nick Raposo in for a strike. 0-1.
Ball, down. Ball 2.
And that's in the dirt. Not willing to throw him a fastball. Fouls it off, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Babe Ruth, done for the afternoon. Had a tough time keeping them in the ballgame today. We'll get a new arm when we come back.
Now pitching.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Will Johnston.
Number 12.
This game is still pretty tight, so
Leading
he
off
has
for
to give the
Midland,
bats a
the
chance
designated
and keep
hitter,
it close.
Babe
No
Ruth.
mistake pitches. Fly ball to right. Ramirez. And there's one down. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business. Grounds this one to short. On to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2 away here,
Now
nobody on.
batting,
And the next batter, Shane McGuire.
McGuire.
Ground ball, this one should do it. And that wraps it up this afternoon. Ruth got knocked around a bit and couldn't make it through 5. Certainly could have done better in this one, but he battled and kept him in it. That's usually good enough, even if they took the loss this time.